Hi, I said I'd share a quick video. There was a question there in the group about if I did a multiple choice activity, how could I program submit and afterwards the user is directed to a menu? Um, there's loads of different ways that you can do it. Again, we'll start with there's easy, moderate, and then really, I won't say hard, but configurable here. So I created a simple question here. What color is the sky? The correct answer here is blue. So if we look in the form view, we have here what color is the sunny sky in a sunny day, and then we just add in let's add in a new site, graded basic layout, and just have blank in there, and let's add a character, or I think it was a menu in that case, but you can add, let's actually add some buttons, directs to a couple of buttons there. So what will happen here is if you go to correct and incorrect into the layers here, it'll jump to the next slide, so let's take a look at that. So in the form view, very simple, I haven't made any changes here. So let's preview this scene. What color is the sky? And I go blue, click submit down here and continue, and it jumps to that menu. Always have the feedback in there. It's crucial because it's a huge part of learning. Learners will still learn even if they guess or get the wrong answer. So just a shout out there. So that's the real basic way of going to the next slide, and it'll do that there within the go to slide view. The layers automatically do that in here. So if I wanted to go back to the story, say I didn't actually want to go here, I wanted to go to maybe correct one of these ones here. Again, I just make sure in the layer correct and incorrect, I go jump to slide, correct for the scene there. And sorry, it should be incorrect, shouldn't it? And jump to slide incorrect, and then incorrect, go jump to slide untitled slide. So let's preview that. So say for instance, if you wanted to go to one direction if they got it right and another direction if they got it wrong, you can do that. Let's test it out here. Sky is blue, correct. Oh, let's do the whole project because it's a new scene. Preview entire project. Regular everything up there. It is blue. Continue, and there we get your one. And then if I go back here, let's replay here. Our project, sky is green, yeah, and then we've gone off to him. So two different journeys there. So I'm just going to undo some of that. Goes to next slide. Just leave this at next slide. What it was. And you can see because that'll end up floating. Actually, if I do that there, you'll see that this goes out here. There's nothing bringing it because there's nothing pointing to it. So you generally delete that off. So if you see anything, like everything should be either linear or linked up, like a flowchart. But if you see something hanging out there with no connections or no red lines, that just means that there's nothing pointing to it. So just keep an eye on that. So what is this? So let's go back to here. Slide and go to next slide. So back to the default here. Another way you can do it is in the form view. You can direct them off here. So we have here correct and incorrect. So if I go correct more, I can do different things. You connect the right response. I can say let's go to correct. Okay, and if you got it here, go to incorrect. So you don't have to go messing around. It does it kind of in the wizard there for you. Back to my slide view. Actually, let's look at the story view, and you'll see that the connections are there automatically, which is just doing exactly what I did earlier, but instead of going off messing with triggers, it'll do it in there for you. So again, we go back here, home, preview, entire project. Blue. Continue. There we go. I got her the which reminds me of the singer from Crystal Thing, and so on. Another option you can do here is if I go back into my question slide here, go into my form view, I can actually do different things. So I can give feedback by question, or I can do it by choice. So say if I say, well, red, let's say red sky, night, shepherd's delight. You could argue, actually on a sunny day in the evening, it is red. Green obviously is completely wrong, and blue is right. You know, that's the majority typical color. So I can go here more, and instead of going to and it'll sorry, just double check here. So it's by choice, not by question. And go in here, and I say, okay, more is going to go to kind of correct. Green is going to go to incorrect. And this blue is going to go to correct. There we go. And again, you can give different feedback there. So, okay, let's say this in right, but looking for a typical day, not. Let's go. Sorry. This isn't the answer I was looking for. And here, blue. Well done. There we go. And you can see here it's shut down because it's all here. You can see here it's gone off to the side. And if I go back into my story view here, you can now see these are all linked up. So if I click on, that was a mistake there. You see the links are all going here. It does it automatically. So let's go back in here, preview entire project. So green, feedback here. Sorry, this wasn't the answer I was looking for. Replay entire project. Red, I kind of right. Continue and get you on. And replay entire project. And let's go with blue. And click there. Well done. Continue. And slash. Yeah, so there's loads of different cool things within the questions that you can do. You can either look at it here and go into question, this design tab, or into the form view. It'll have everything there. I prefer the form view myself, because you can see different things here. You can score again by question or by choice. So again, if I want to give different scores based on this, so if I want to give 10, 5, because I kind of got it right, or 0 for it, completely incorrect as well. You can add media, audio, preview, and all that. Shuffle as well, depending on what result size you want to go to, and so forth. Yeah, so that's kind of like the very easy, the mid-easy, and kind of a bit more complex way of using branching with your questions. Yeah, hope that helps. I think personally, I do like this one because, you know, so, especially if you're doing into scenario-based learning, which I am, you know, sometimes people do get things kind of right. So it's nice to be able to bring them down a certain channel and give them a certain amount of points based on that. So it's not just the black and white of yes and no, but there's yes, no, and maybe. Thanks.